count off?
Sure. Halfway lift for tonight. We're going to hold this pose for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful.
And then into upward facing dog.
Upward facing dog. Upward facing dog.
How long should I hold these?
For 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Marvelous.
Into Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt. Tell me how long I should hold this. Thunderbolt.
Your tummy is hanging out.
The only shorts I have on me.
Thunderbolt.
Count off.
I'm pretty sure this is
9,
chair's
8,
pose.
7,
Look at all these huge dragonflies.
4, 3.
Look at them. The spiritual side.
Warrior 1 and Warrior 2.
Babe, there's something on your knee.
Warrior 1. 5, 4, 3, 2. Crescent lunge is the one where one of your knees is on the ground. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Revolving crescent lunge. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Side plank. Do the other side. This is a good flow to get muscles going, get muscles flowing with blood. Standing leg raise. Front and side. Side. Standing leg raise. Front, side.
Your shorts are too loose
My
for
shorts
that.
are fucking so short.
This is a PG channel.
Tree. Tree pose, arms extended.
Some sort of literal ginormous, like, spider bite.
Pose, extended. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Namaste forward bend. Just like this. Namaste forward bend. Modification. Like this.
Gifts for Xavier.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is gonna be okay. Legs up. Head up. Bridge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Abdominal twist.
Good job.
Just do those. 60-30 lift, which is legs above the ground. Bring it up. I think a 60-degree angle.
That's a 90.
No, this is 90. This is 90.
No. 90 is
90 is like an arrow shape.
180 is straight up and down. 90 is half of that, a right angle.
Okay, both cross ankle lift. And this
Those
is boat.
facial
This
expressions.
is boat. This is boat pose.
I'm too tired. These enhancements, though. Can you guys see the dragonflies?
Shoulder stand. Preview the AI conversation.
We have received a W. Thank you for our gifter. Thank you so much. Thank you, gifter.
Preview the AI.
I don't know why, you guys. I feel so absolutely grody today. Look at all these dragonflies.
Preview the AI conversation.
No, I'm not going to look at the comments because they're terrible. I'll be back to teaching yoga tomorrow. When I'm teaching yoga, I don't read the comments because that's what helps me.
Just that little bit that I did that made me feel like $1 million.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Yeah, it was really hot today and we had so much running around to do. We do as well tomorrow. But we will be 7:30 to 8:30 yoga, sunset yoga. It's supposed to be a wind down. I'm having a lot of pain in my back and pressure in my back and shoulders. So Xavier is going to access trigger points. Xavier used to be a professional masseuse. And so he is really great at doing that. He used to do feet
Athletic massage.
and athletic massage. So he's going to teach us a little bit about that now.
Can I close with 2 more poses? Save it for next time.
Sure. With regards to the private jet gift, we have not received a private jet gift. We have received a gift of diamonds, roses, W's, the little cowboy hat. What else have they given us? The heart poof, which I love. Thank you so much. What else? Tons of other stuff. Unfortunately, I can't remember right now. I don't consent at the end of the day to any sort of badgering, bullying, insulting, harassing behavior. I do not consent to be part of any data sets. And Xavier is now going to teach us about athletic massage.
Yeah, but be sure you tune into the AI conversation.
I did finish watching Modern Family. Phenomenal. What an amazing series.
Did you eat that one?
Yeah.
That's fine. Tell me when to stop.
Okay.
And then as I do it, let them know what I'm doing. Give me the little meat areas between the ribs. I used to call it putting you back together.
Yeah. It's just such a shame that anyone has to be broken into pieces. If you guys want to hear a little bit about the future of healthcare, we can discuss that now. God bless you.
I do.
I believe that the future of healthcare is going to be based in preventative service-based operation. I think that health insurance is going to start covering things like massage, fitness classes and memberships will probably be covered by medical insurance. Probably things like, rather than like mental health services, we're probably going to be looking at like more vacation style spa retreats, all covered by insurance. Pedicures, more cosmetic coverage.
Less surgery.
For, reasons that we currently classify as elective. The future of healthcare, I think, is going to be much more about feeling good to live well. I have a healthcare background. I began working in healthcare in 2007 or 8 when most physician offices were still using paper charts. And I actually was a part of the Northwestern team of integration to Epic and Athena. So they were still using paper charts at the time. And I worked with the team to begin the abstraction from paper to electronic medical records. And I handled that almost exclusively for 5 or 6 doctors. so it's been really interesting to see where healthcare started, where it's going, what people need, what helps people, what's permitted to be communicated, and to what demographic. Not everyone is receiving the same message. I think we will 1000% see a cure to all cancers in our lifetime. I think we will see a cure to every illness that we have. I want to remind you guys, if you don't know, that we have robots performing open heart surgery in 2024. If you did not know that, now you know. Send some love for robots performing open heart surgery in 2024. And if we can teach robots to save a life, what can't we teach them? And so I continue to make the argument for automation and for artificial intelligence and for robotics, because I've seen it. I've witnessed it firsthand. I've witnessed it save lives, and I've witnessed the capabilities be used to teach a vehicle to drive itself. There is no space for bullying, harassment, harm. Mental health services should not even be required in 2024, because environments that are conducive to abuse should not be permitted in 2024. In 2024, the decade of the self-driving pizza delivery robot that not only cooks the pizza, but drops it off to the customer's house. We have app developers that can create literal self-driving cars and robots that perform surgery, but we still have people living in poverty and homeless. That doesn't make much sense, does it? So I see all of these social justice issues being completely resolved in our lifetime, and I see cancer being resolved in our lifetime. And I just want you guys to keep in mind that these are the technologies that they expose us to. Imagine what they've got that we don't know about, you know? So it's a really exciting time to be alive. There's a lot of unfortunate things going on, and also very, very fortunate things going on. What is that? What does that mean?
Can you scroll up?
No, I can't see it.
Let them know what I'm doing here, because they can't see. And then I want to do your legs when I'm done.
No, our donations have been steady. I think it's more for awareness, and that you can't really put a price on. I had a really long talk publicly with several advocates for the situation. If you guys have been here since day one, you know exactly what's been going on. Nothing much has changed on, that note. There still has been no justice, no follow-up from the legal system. With regards to the job search, it has been endless and exhausting. My son turned 7 months old today. It's a difficult time, it's a difficult time. So,
let them know what I'm doing here, so they can't see. I'm getting the areas in between her ribs.
No. Yeah, I was thinking about going back to Northwestern. I would love to go back to Northwestern or another hospital. Right now, my schedule is incredibly hectic. And I don't think that's on accident, you guys. I really, truly feel, and I've stated this on a number of occasions for about 4 or 5 years now, 4 years, a little over, I feel like a political hostage, because I feel like I'm being used without payment to investigate systems. I feel like I'm being put into situations for investigative purpose. I feel like I'm being forced to coexist in a demographic that feels forgotten, so that, you know, people who are convinced that someone cares about me or some people care about me, money can be funneled to these organizations. Light is what they call it. Light on these organizations and situations where people do currently exist and feel as though they are being forgotten. It's exhausting, you know, and it's just every once in a while I reach this point and I just can't, I have nothing else to say, you know. It's like I've said it all. I said a special prayer to God, like, please give me a voice when it's time for me to speak and help me hush when it's time for me to hush. So lay around. I don't remember the last time I was laying around. I'm not going to address it anymore. If you guys want to tune in for yoga, we'll be here tomorrow. You've created an unsafe environment in my TikTok, and I don't want you here. I am asking you to please leave if you're here to be abusive. There's nothing funny about it. It's not interesting. It's not kind. It's not compassionate. Go back and ask yourself, what has been your impact in my life and in other people's lives? You know, you don't have to donate money to be an advocate. You don't have to even be an advocate to be quiet. There are many ways to appear in people's lives. If you're going to be a dick, don't be here. Period. Starting tomorrow, I will have a mod for yoga. So I will be on one phone, moderating and blocking. Xavier will be leading, and I will be giving him instruction with my voice. So this is going to be our first time working with a moderator. So we will have the potential to be blocking and ignoring and silencing, and that's something that I've never had before. They've made sure I've never had that before, you know, which is really sad. Everyone deserves a team in this capacity. The fact that they come with so many people while I'm all alone, it really speaks volumes to how threatened they are. But I'm gonna be quiet and let Xavier do this. Can you start on the shoulders?
Yeah.
Oh.
Getting the areas in between the ribs here. This particular massage is good for the lungs too. To sort of open the lungs. The mid-torso. Mid-torso. And this is also formulates circulation to the rear lungs.
What the fuck?
And
the rear lungs, you guys. He said the rear lungs.
You're back. remind her. And then this is the lower back area that has to be worked out, just like everything else. And then do variations of what you just done. If you're doing it for somebody.
Thank you for our gifter. We're looking for 9 more W's. 9 more W's, you guys.
Man, there's a way to turn the light on. There we go. Now it's become a tutorial on how I cross this bund.
I've been literally like rucking everywhere. I have 2 really heavy textbooks and my breast pump, all my personal hygiene items, and like my wallet and all that type of stuff in my bag. And it's been on my shoulder for these 10-mile hikes each day. And then some days, the least amount of like miles we do a day is 3. Most days, maybe with few exceptions, but for the most part. So we're really putting in like mileage, walking all around, and it's exhausting, and it really starts to catch up with you, you know? So yoga is a way to appreciate your body, but also so is rest. And creating safe spaces where you can discuss things is my right in this country, and so is it yours. So as I continue to, develop these conversations, I just want to remind everyone of that. If you don't want to have a discussion, and talk about things, you can just keep going. Like constructive. I even like constructive disagreement, but I'm just not feeling it today. I'm carrying a lot of stress in my shoulders and my back. I'm in a lot of pain, and honoring my body and what I feel is more important than,
Tell them what I'm doing, they can't see.
No, I can't anymore.
I'm doing her lower back ribs. I'm just getting all the meat in between the ribs.
Oh.
I call it putting her back together. Right, I used to call it putting her back together.
Ouch.